your thoughts on this? Like when you think about creativity, when you think about that aspect of how it adds purpose and stuff in later life.
There are emerging data for those with cognitive impairment and can show that the benefits of engagement in creative pursuits, certainly in terms of, and we've talked about responsive behaviours before, and so that these so-called behavioural and psychiatric symptoms of dementia. You can show demonstrable improvements as people engage with creative activities.
People come to live with us for some of the last chapters of their lives. But in most books, the last chapters are actually the most exciting ones. So why should they be any different here, right? And how do we do that? And I think there's this sometimes this feeling that, oh, someone is moving into a community, moving into a facility, and we hate the word facility, so we use the word community for a lot of our own communities, and that because they've moved in, their life has stopped. And our attempt is to always try to think about how do we change that.
I think that there are lots of different pathways into creativity, and sometimes it's through opportunities to be introduced in a setting like this. But different pathways that include those who have been involved with the arts throughout their lives and don't want to, as they retire in some way, would never think of retiring from being an artist. So, and then there are those who wanted to get involved with the arts earlier on in their life, but were dissuaded from doing so. A number of the people that I studied in my dissertation research were in that category and couldn't wait until they retired to take it up and in a serious way. And that second chapter of their life was going to be their career, become a second career in the arts. Others come about it just by happenstance in a way. It was luck. It might be that a child buys their retired father or parent an art class, and then they find it there. Or it could be here.